What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Although if this is your first time checking out the channel, I implore you to subscribe and stick around to see if you enjoy my content. With that being said though, welcome to Mythbusting Monthly. Every single month I'll get some myths suggested by the community and I'll test them on camera for you guys to have a look at. The last couple episodes have been done entirely on Twitch live with the audience watching and then edited down for YouTube later. This video though has no Twitch clips in it whatsoever. This is just a straight mythbusting video. Just because there's a fair bit of information I want to let you guys know about in this video, so the only way I could do it was to pre-record it. With that being said though, let's get into the first myth. So the first myth was suggested to me on Discord by someone I can't quite remember, I do apologize for that, but they want to know, do kegs drop in value when you light the fuse and then sell them? So this myth can be answered very simply, and I can probably answer a few other myths as well within this category. So every item in the game, whether it be barrels, cannonball, crates, Athena's chests, or whatever you choose, they will have a set pool of what they sell for, whether it be between 100 to 300 or anything for that matter. Whatever you do to that item, that value will not change no matter what, and it will be down to RNG. The only exception for this though are cargo runs. If you do damage a cargo run, that will lose value. Essentially, if you are selling a keg, as long as you do actually sell the final product, no matter what you do to it in the meantime, you'll still get an average price that is predetermined before you already sell it. Now, as far as I'm aware, that's the case. After testing this myth though, there was no way I managed to get the sell price to drop below the normal, and even in some cases, the fuses and the kegs that I lit did sell for more than the ones I didn't. So as far as this myth goes, no, it's RNG. Don't worry about it. I would like to point out though, this clip you see in the video was taken a while ago, although the results have not changed as far as I'm aware. Next myth. So this myth was suggested by the user, the questionnaire, and re-recommended to me a couple times in Discord. Can you get battle gills while fishing in the Ghost Fleet? So essentially, the Ghost Fleet system is a new naval combat addition that was added to the game. In case you don't know, battle gills are found while involved in combat of any sort, usually skeleton ships or forts, and the idea, assuming you can get battle gills from Ghost Fleets, makes sense in all sorts of reality, although unfortunately, you don't. Now, I don't believe this is an intended game mechanic. Since the Ghost Fleets are an intensive form of action and combat, you should get battle gills for competing in them. Now, I believe the developers may have possibly overlooked that in this current patch, or it's just been bugged out and didn't make it into the final game, but at the time of recording this video, if you are watching this and attempting to do it while this current patch is live, you will not have a chance at finding a battle gill, although it's very likely I believe we will see battle gills involved in Ghost Fleets in the near future. Then again though, I'm just a content creator, I'm not a developer, I have zero idea how this works, so if it does not come in the future, please don't shoot me, I'm sorry. So this myth comes from the user Ace, and it's a fairly interesting myth, although since we do all myths in this series, I did want to include it. No matter how weird or wacky the myth is, I still want to test them. So Ace wants to know, I have an interesting one. If you shoot a bullet and it hits the bell on your boat, it rings the bell. Is the same true for cannons hitting the bell? So essentially, Ace wants to know, if you do shoot the bell on the mast with your cannon, will it ring or will nothing happen? Now, if you do swipe it with a sword, you'll notice you hear a slightly different tone than if you shoot it, and vice versa. Although if you do shoot it with a cannonball, 9 times out of 10 it's just going to phase through the boat and fly off the other side. There is actually no sound you get from hitting the bell, although if you do tap the mast, you'll notice the sound of the mast cracking will be overshadowing any other sound you hear. Assuming you do hear a sound. Ooh. I don't believe any sound will come if you do shoot it directly with a cannon, but who knows. Try and test it for yourself and let me know if I'm wrong. Thanks for the suggestion. On to the final myth. So this myth can be answered pretty simply, but it's the lengthy answer that has a fair bit of detail involved, and I think you will want to hear. So to dog, essentially, no, if you do a Gilded Athena, it's not going to boost you to grade 5 right away. That's not how it works, unfortunately. In fact, you will find that it's going to give you less XP than what a normal Thieves Haven run will give you, which is a little bit sucky, but for the reward, I guess it makes sense. Now, when this game originally released with the new emissary updates, you could do that because it was a completely different loot system. We did find after a few days that it was incredibly easy to get level 20 Athena, and they nerfed the entire grade altogether. Although that was patched out because it was too easy to obtain emissary level 5, and the reward you got from it was absolutely astounding. With that being said though, I'm going to tell you now how to make the most out of your grade 5 emissary. So to reach emissary 5 in Athena's, get yourself a normal Thieves Haven Athena's mission. Complete that in its entirety, making sure you collect only the Athena stuff, because all the other stuff isn't really important, it won't give you reputation. Stack all of the loot you have on board, and you should notice you'll reach around emissary level 4. You can complete acts of bravery, do forts or whatever, but that's not going to boost you over the threshold. The best thing you can do after that is rerun another mission altogether. After getting halfway through the second Athena's Thieves Haven mission, you're going to find you will reach emissary 5. This is the point where you leave that voyage altogether, go back to a mysterious stranger and claim your special voyage. Complete the 4 maps it gives you. It's originally going to give you 3 off the start, then an Athena's chest to end. Once you have got them on board, after either selling your flag or not, complete the rest of the Thieves Haven mission, keeping your flag either at already level 5 or back to around level 4, then do your Gilded Athena. You should maximize your reputation that way. As long as you keep all of the loot you have on board until you reach Emissary 5, you're going to find you're getting the most bang for your time out of anything. That's essentially my best advice if you want to maximize your grade 5 emissaries and your Gilded voyages. Alternatively, just wait for another double XP event, but be vigilant, people will be waiting to come take it. With that being said though, if you'd like to be involved in next month's myth busting video, feel free to leave your myth down in the comment section below. No myth is too stupid, I'll try my best to test them all. Also, if you do enjoy the series, feel free to leave a like and leave a comment anyway, that way you can recommend it to more people indirectly. I know, really cool, right? With that being said though, thank you for watching, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video.